Hello and welcome to I Am Geek. This is episode 198. I am Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. We are back. Can you believe it? We're about to 200 episodes.
Whew.
Officially, we had some other secret episodes that are thrown in there that would throw the count out, but we're just not going to talk about those.
Those are variants.
Yes, variants.
They don't fit within the timeline that we have.
That is
some
true.
of them
we pruned them.
Some of those bonus episodes were really good. So,
well, they're not in the official timeline because
No.
the timekeepers
They're
told
variants.
us that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And
gone.
they know what's best.
Okay.
They know. Anyways, so we're going to talk some. Summer is basically back. We officially have a summer this summer. It's not been canceled. Woohoo!
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm looking online. The theme parks are going crazy. There's lines. Universal had lines all the way through the parking lot just to get in.
Yeah, we're getting our hot geek summer in. That's what we're doing.
Hot geeks. Is that which one is the hot geek?
That's up for our viewers and listeners to decide.
I feel like I know, but I'll leave it to them.
We had a new listener this week that I ran into. Hey, I listened to your show, and he goes, I should have watched the video though instead of for the first time instead of listening. And I was like, oh, why? He goes, because you guys all sound the same. So he didn't know who was talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I need to develop a different voice.
I'm gonna talk like this from now on out.
Well, how are we doing, folks? Good to be here.
I know you are, but what am I?
You know what I think of Loki?
Anyways, so thank you for all our new listeners, old listeners, and all listeners in between. Whatever that means. We love having you watching.
We're
and
all
listening.
inclusive.
Anyways, so we're going to talk. We're going to have a game later, hopefully.
Ooh.
Summer blockbuster movie game. Since the summer blockbusters are coming back. Can you believe this? We're actually going to have movies this summer that are considered blockbuster movies. That were supposed to
the
Black Widow.
Okay.
That was
Not
supposed to come out last.
The rental place, right?
In the Heights.
Yes. I still haven't watched that. I keep meaning to watch that.
Either.
Shang-Chi. I can't even say it.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi is in September, so that's more fall. But anyways, we got movies coming.
Technically, it's still summer.
Technically, I guess so.
Right?
I don't know. I'm not a weatherman.
You don't have to be. That's the good news. You just have to know what a calendar is.
Anyways, we're going to talk some trailers that came out today. We're going to play a game. Katrin is going to tell us where he was last week. That's why we didn't have a live show. We had a pre-recorded show.
All my fault.
Oh, that's what that. I showed up like Thursday. I was here waiting all night.
All night long.
All night.
Oh.
We should do an all-night live stream. That'd be fun.
We need to and raise money
for us.
For us.
Or for a good cause. I don't know how that works.
I mean, us is a good cause. I mean,
true.
I like to eat.
Us is good. It's just us. Vance also mentioned Fast and Furious 9, baby.
Yes.
Which I don't think baby is part of the title.
I don't think it is. I hope not.
You know what I'm most excited about that movie?
Fast and Furious 9 babies.
I'm excited. They've ran out of stuff to do, so now they have babies in cars.
Baby races. They do those at the basketball games a lot. They have baby races, you know.
Yeah. This is a family with the babies.
I'm most excited for what's coming on before Fast and Furious 9, the Jurassic Dominion or whatever trailer.
Jurassic
Dominion? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna show like a few minutes of it. A movie or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. But I saw the teaser trailer of that and I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
So ready. I love those movies. Even the bad ones, or what people consider the bad ones, I still like.
Yeah, they're all fun.
Yeah, they're fun movies. They're dinosaurs. Can't go wrong with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I mean, probably could, but
No,
like the movie Dinosaur.
Oh well,
it was still fun.
All right, fair enough.
There was a ride. The ride's great.
It is.
Wow, Vince
Not
had
our
tickets
dino.
tonight
I mean,
for
we're
Fast and
back.
Furious
We're
9,
back
but he
at
came
Dinosaur
here.
Story.
That means a lot.
Not really, but he was going to go tonight, but I think it didn't work. So actually, like it wasn't because of us.
Oh well. Anyways, so
Heartbreaker.
before we get into stuff, next week, episode 199, which we should have timed this to make it episode 200, but we didn't. So
not at all.
We're gonna have a very special guest on that I'm very excited about.
We can record it out of order.
Really, who's that?
Ryan Donahue.
That name sounds familiar.
Well, that's my name, Ryan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But friend of Chris's, he's been hiding this guy away from us,
deep in the vault.
And I heard that Ryan Donahue was even going, "Hey, I want to come on your show, man. I want to come on your show." And Chris is like, "Yeah, whatever."
Wow.
Well, I really, but behind the scenes, it was just I was having to constantly make bets with him in order to get him on. He finally lost.
Oh. Anyways, he's an animator, but he's done so much.
Animator, supervisor, director.
Yeah.
Animation. He was my very first supervisor when I became an animator on Aliens in the Attic.
Woohoo!
You know that movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Raise the glass.
Yeah. And of course, I mean, he's worked on several Alvin and Chipmunks movies and like Cabin in the Woods. He did a little bit. One of my favorite shows of all time, Futurama. He was an animator on that, which is so good. And then recently,
yes, this is what I'm excited for.
Recently, he worked on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Wow.
I love this ride. It's at Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
What did he do? Do we know what he actually did on the ride? Like he animated stuff, or he was a supervisor, or?
Yeah, I think he did a little bit of all that. We can go into that.
We can ask him.
I'm excited. That ride is so fun, and I can't wait to talk to him about it. Hopefully, he can actually talk about it. He doesn't have that's all been, there's Disney snipers around right now.
Well, this will be the second person that we've had on that's done something for Disney World, right? So,
yeah.
What was her name?
Thank you, Chris.
Heather
Abels.
Yeah. She worked on the some of the nighttime show imagery that appears on the castles.
Yeah.
So, very cool.
So I'm excited to have him on and just pick his brain and hear about his story and what he geeks out about. And see if he has any free like Disney stuff laying around.
Gosh.
Take us there.
What can you do for me?
Yeah, how can you get me into Disney at nighttime?
This is why I have to be selective on who I bring on.
Yeah.
No. I mean, really Heather Abels, though, like she worked on it, and we're like, have you seen it? She's like, well, I've never been there. So.
She'd been there. She hadn't been there to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right. So that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, not tomorrow. That's next week.
Next week.
Tonight we're going to have some fun because summer is back. The Summer of Geek is here. We've done that before. That's a thing.
Yep. Hot Geek Summer.
Hot Geek Summer 2021.
Wow.
Comic Palooza is just like 4 weeks away, right?
Oh my goodness.
Is it that long? I mean, it may not. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, about 4 weeks away. That's
4 weeks away. July 16th, 17th?
Something like that. 17th, 18th.
So prepared for this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
As prepared as we normally are.
My cosplay came in, my outfit that I'm going to wear.
Awesome.
And let me tell you, I think this was made for like the Alaskan wilderness because it is like layers and layers of polyester or something. And it's going to be so hot. I'm going to be like stripping it as we go.
Yeah, like Hot Geek Summer.
Yep. I'm going to be a very hot and sweaty geek.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about getting a wig for it, but then after putting the whole thing on, I'm like, I need some place for the heat to escape. So I'll I'll just be bald Cal Kestis or something.
You're a variant.
Yeah, I'll paint the hair on there. So we are going to cosplay a little bit over there. We're going to do some live shows. It's going to be fun. So if you're in the Houston area or the Texas area or the United States or the world, grab your tickets to Comicpalooza. Go to comicpalooza.com to get all the information that you need. They're still announcing guests. They announced a couple of guests since we talked last, I think.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
I should have wrote them down. But I didn't. I know that it's
I can look it up.
Villain from Cobra Kai or
John Kreese.
John Kreese
is the character's name.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. What's funny is he's actually played villains and heroes, right? In shows or good guys in movies, but it's like you think of him more as a villain than anything, I think, because he did such a good job in that role, or does a good job in that role. So that's exciting.
I'm hoping that they'll announce more Cobra Kai, Karate Kid.
I hope so.
Actors.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. That would be cool.
And his name is Martin Cove.
Yes.
That's right.
Or John Kreese.
John Kreese. Hey, John.
And the best Lex Luthor. In my opinion, the best Lex Luthor that's ever been is going to be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is
Michael Rosenbaum.
I was like, John Cryer's not going to be
so much.
No,
John Cryer did
I thought it was Rosenbaum, but I wasn't sure.
It's Michael Rosenbaum, who also voiced the Flash and the Justice League animated series.
Oh, he's been good and bad.
He does a lot of voice work, which is great.
So I love Smallville. It's my favorite Superman thing. Like, if I'm combining the movies and the shows and everything, that's my favorite Superman thing. Which he wasn't even really Superman in it, but until the very end, you get like a little glimpse of him as Superman.
Gene Hackman. Vance Cope says Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman was good.
He is a good
one, but
yeah, I wish he was there.
Michael Rosenbaum. Doesn't know his name. He played an excellent. Anyways, all right. So that's coming up in a few weeks. We're going to be there. It's going to be fun. So come join us. So let's get to tonight. There is a little fun Disney news that I thought we could talk about before we dive into everything. Something happened at Disney. We talked about how the guests are back. The crowds are back. They're everywhere.
Fireworks are coming back.
Fireworks are coming back. There's a new kite show that's going to be there.
Ooh, kites.
Yeah.
Kites are tight.
It's going to be at Animal Kingdom. And I understand why they're doing like a kite show, because they can't do fireworks at Animal Kingdom, because then there'll be a stampede. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it would disturb the animals. Yep.
Yeah. The kite show, from the picture they show, I was like, oh, that could work.
Okay.
I mean, they've done...
tight.
It's
got to be windy. If it's not windy, they have to cancel the show.
Yeah, no.
Canceled.
Very still day today.
Yeah.
No kites. They're just on sticks. They just hold them on sticks, just waving them around. It's more Flag Day.
That would be like a horrible thing, though. Like, you have to base your show on what the wind is doing that day.
Well, I mean, you can generate wind with fans.
Yeah, I guess.
Or just have them on wires, and it looks like a...
I'm sure that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. Or have drones fly them. Who knows?
Drones fly them.
They have done drone shows before at Disney, and they're pretty cool. But so yeah, they're having a kite show. They're redoing the contemporary rooms to make them Incredibles themed, which I saw some pictures, look pretty cool. Little Easter eggs in the rooms to find. So that'll be fun. I saw the pictures of side by side what they are now and what they're going to be. Yeah, I think they're in need of an update. It looks like you walk into like the 70s.
It's show right now. Contemporary.
Yeah. So I like what they're doing with the sort of the retro, futuristic, modern, whatever theme. Really good. But the news that I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
All those things are good and cool, especially the kites. A little incident happened over at Living with the Land. And now it's been, I think, erased from the internet. I don't think you can find the video anymore. I think Disney shut that down fast. You can tell the guests are back, and that Summer is back. Summer is back because the cuckoo banana people have come out of the woodwork, and it's starting to show. The videos are starting to come out. So a lady decided, you know what would be a good idea? Living in the land, if you don't know what that ride is, basically it's Epcot. You ride the slow moving boat through these gardens and all this food that they've grown in there that they supposedly use throughout Disney World. That was like pumpkin shaped Mickey or Mickey shaped pumpkins, not pumpkin shaped Mickeys.
Pumpkin shaped Mickeys.
Mickey shaped pumpkins and Mickey shaped tomatoes and bananas and all kinds of stuff and cucumbers. And this lady decided, you know what would be a good idea? If I jump off this boat and grab me a cucumber. Because I really need a cucumber right now.
Seems perfectly fine to me.
So she tried to jump off the boat and fell into the water.
Well, I think she got off the boat fine. I think.
Well,
when she went to grab the cucumber, she underestimated how well it was on its stem or whatever. Right. And she tried to yank it out and fell backwards, and her foot went
into the water
between the boat and the side, which of course is very dangerous.
Yeah.
And then
she fell backwards, and this dude jumped off and picked her up.
Yeah, it was a guy that was part of her group apparently. There was another thing I saw that apparently him and her and were apparently jumping off several different times during the whole ride.
They even took a baby and leaned the baby out to grab sand.
Yeah.
What is going through the heads of these people? Yes, we get it.
How much?
You were stuck indoors, just like the rest of the world, for a year. But that doesn't mean you get out and you just act like a crazy person. Because I'm sorry, this was crazy. I mean, I think Kendra found the video and put it in the...
Yes, it's in the chat.
It's ridiculous. And you could hear whoever's filming saying, "You're going to go to prison."
Yeah.
But, when they got off the boat, supposedly people on the boat said that nobody needed them to escort them away. So I hope they're banned. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because people have gotten banned for way less than that.
That's very dangerous.
But can you imagine, this lady in life, she has kids, which hopefully doesn't. And the kid goes, "Hey, Mom, let's go to Disney World." And she has to go, "I'm sorry we can't because I really wanted a cucumber. I tried to steal one, so I can't go to Disney World."
Yeah, not a good look.
No.
So how does that work, anyways? Do they have a picture sitting there at the entrance, or how do you get banned and not able to go back in? Does anybody know?
Well, I mean, you have to get it.
They have all their information on file.
Yeah,
but
all the tickets and stuff.
You could just set up an account.
What's she gonna do? A false name and false information?
But it could be. There's
someone could
10 million
for her
Sally Jones, right?
More than likely, they do have a list of pictures and names. Maybe at the front, or maybe someone that's monitoring.
They're sort of like the TVA. They have this wand.
Yeah, there's probably the security cameras. They're like, "That's her! That's her! It's the cucumber lady from 30 years ago."
Let me tell you, they're gonna know when the cucumber lady comes back. That's all I'll say.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would know if I walked on the street right now and she was walking down the street. I'd be like, "That's a cucumber lady." You can tell.
You can tell. She looks like a cucumber lady.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that there's been other people that have been banned, and they know. When they enter the park, they're they crazy. Pop up and escort them out. So they know, but expect more of that. There will be more crazy people. There was crazy kids at Universal Studios that threw cups of ice at a 70-mile-per-hour roller coaster that ended up hitting people and hurting people. The crazies are out. They're out. They're like, 2020's over. I'm letting all my crazy out, and I'm going to steal cucumbers and throw ice.
I'm going to spend lots of money and then be crazy at place.
Yeah.
That's what's that's what's crazy is it's like the price is going up so high, and you'd think they'd get some of those crazies out of there, but
Well,
the problem is people that have money are crazy. So.
Yeah. There's craziness on every level.
This was Epcot, so they've been drinking around the world a bunch, and then they're like, "Let's go on that slow boat ride. That'll be fun."
I mean, that seemed like
I'm hungry,
though, right?
I want a cucumber. Yeah, cucumbers on those rides, right?
Yeah, I'm getting.
I dare you.
I mean, she could have stole the tomato that looks like Mickey Mouse. She could have stole the pumpkin that looks like Mickey Mouse. All this other cool stuff, and she chooses a cucumber. So I gotta have that cucumber.
Right? Really wanted to make a salad.
Yeah, hope so. Or a pickle.
Or a pickle.
Maybe she's been playing pickleball. Like, I got a pickle. That's like the big craze right now, right? Pickleball.
Sure. No clue. Sure. Yeah.
Apparently, we have a new court in Bartlett, and this is the new thing. It's the next big thing. Is pickleball. It's like tennis but smaller. And the object is to get the other person in a pickle, so that they can't return the ball.
Well, I'm in a pickle.
I'm in a pickle.
Did they have pickleball up in Maine?
They probably did. Yes, they did actually. They had it at the campground. That was a great segue. But yes, the campground where my parents were staying had a pickleball court.
So you went to Maine.
I went to Maine. Yes.
You go to Boston too?
We went to Boston. So my parents are retired, and they sold their house about 5 years ago, and they live in a camper now. So they live in Florida during the winter months, and then during the summer months they go somewhere northern. So they've been to Michigan, to Portland, Oregon. This year they're in Maine, near Portland, Maine. But it's actually the city is it's Rockland, Maine. Whatever. It's about midway. They call it the coast. No, they don't call it the coast of Maine. They call it the Gulf of Maine. So we thought we didn't know there was a Gulf up there, but apparently there's a Gulf up there. So we decided to go to Boston, where I have an office for the company I work for. We have an office there, so I did some work while I was there, and then we drove up to where they are in Maine, which is from Boston is about 4.5 hours, something like that. So we on the way though there we stopped at in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where they have the USS Albatross, which is it was built in the 50s and used through the 70s as like a research submarine where they could test all these different features, and it was the first submarine to actually be able to drive underwaters. At that point in time, drive at that time, whatever.
Before that, there were boats. Like, I don't.
No, they had submarines that could submerge, but they didn't really like move underwater. Really, they stayed above.
Okay. Like a submarine on top of the water. You can't see us.
That's what they used to.
We're a submarine.
Right, but this was the first one. They were able to test all these cool features. I didn't realize until I was reading about it later. I was like, that was really cool. But it was one of the smallest things I've ever been inside, and it was besides the MRI machine where you're laying down. It was about as bad as that, but it was really cool. My son is big into nautical things right now, so he was excited. I was excited. It was a really neat part that we kind of added on at the last minute. Stopped there. But we went to Maine, and people are crazy drivers up there. I thought people were crazy in Memphis, but they really want to get to where they're going. So it was
got things to do, people to see.
People to do, see. Yeah, you get that chowder at the harbor, but get the lobsters. But we went. So we went to Maine to again see my parents, and what they didn't know is that my brother had planned to come as well. So he showed up that night, and
and they hate your brother. So
they hate my brother. No, I'm just kidding.
Really sad about that.
So we when we got there, we went to eat dinner with my parents, and they drove us to where we went to eat, and then we went back to their campsite and just sat around and talked. And they were like, okay, we need to take you back home. And I'm like watching the watch, watching my text. And it's like, he's almost here. I'm trying to, to stall. And I was like, they've got this game that it's, I forgot what it's called. Tiki
ball.
something.
No.
But no, it's not spike ball. But it's like this ring that you try to, it's on a ring on a string. And it's tiki something. I can't know what it's called.
Tiki ring on a string.
It's it. Tiki ring on a string. No, I don't know. So I'm like, I'll get this, one of these times. And I finally got it, and I was like, crap, I'm gonna do it again. So finally, he pulls in, and we're like, who's that? That's like, I don't know. So it was, this great reunion. Is we were supposed to get together in the fall and do a big anniversary party for my parents, their 50th anniversary, and of course, it's Father's Day weekend, so that was pretty awesome. They were totally surprised, so that was great. But so after that, we the next day we went to do lobster fishing or lobstering, and that was I wasn't sure exactly what to expect, except that I knew that it was kind of a learning process. Like they would show you how it's done, and you were involved somehow. But it was pretty fun. Like you're on this kind of small boat with a small group, and they give you this huge apron so your clothes don't get super messy, because you're pulling these traps off of the seafloor, and there's mud and all this stuff coming off of it.
I thought they like dressed you up as like a sexy lobster and lowered you down. Hey, why don't you come over here, big boy?
That was a really cool experience. My mom kind of noped out of it and didn't want to go, and but we went and with my dad and my brother and my family, and we helped them bring in lobster cages and bait the ones that we emptied and put those back down in there. We didn't keep any of them on the boat because it was a catch and release boat. You have to have certain ones that go and do that, but it was still cool because they showed you how to measure them and which ones they keep, and they held it up and you could hold them if you wanted to. And if you held it the wrong way, you don't hold the tail and the body, the tail just flaps and hold. And so that was kind of fun watching people do that. But nobody lost any fingers, thankfully.
Oh, that's good.
But that was pretty cool. We also as part of that, it's like a 2-hour tour, not a 3-hour tour. A 2-hour tour where we saw a bunch of different what they call headlights, lighthouses that are there in that gulf in the bay there.
Headlights?
And they call them headlights.
That's a headlight over there.
But it's lighthouses. But they're very, they call them headlights. I don't know. And we could see them kind of up close as we kind of drove around the bay there. So that was pretty cool. So that pretty much ended that day because we had to drive about an hour to get to where we're going, and then go back and eat and just hang out. So that was good. And then the next day we went whale watching on another boat, which held about 100 people. So this was a pretty big boat. It went pretty fast. It felt fast, but the guy said, "Yeah, we're going about 20 miles an hour." Like, oh, that was a lot faster than 25 miles an hour, but whatever. But it was a perfect day. The whole week was just perfect. The weather was really nice, and we I was going to say sailed out, but drove out, whatever you call it, out into the water, out into the ocean, far away from the coast, for a while. They wanted to get to deep waters because that's where the whales are. And I think we eventually, the furthest we got out, they said it was about 500 feet deep where we were. So pretty deep. But unfortunately, we didn't see any whales. No whales. He was really disappointed. They had a what do you call those water guys? An ologist of some sort. Marine biologist. Marine biologist.
What do you call those water guys? You're like the water boy from.
And he's super.
He's telling us, telling us we should be seeing all kinds of whales. We've got the perfect conditions. There's food. There's there's no waves. It's all this, And we never saw anything except for this one fish called a mola mola.
Oh, the mola mola, yeah.
We saw it, and so we slowed down and circled around it and got to see it. It had this, nice size. It was a pretty good size fish, but still not very big. But then we went back, and it was still No, they did give us vouchers though. They said, "Here's a voucher for another
If
time."
you're ever in Maine again.
Well, my parents, I said, "Y'all try
Okay.
to go, take some other people," because we had 6 tickets. So I mean, it's kind of disappointing, but it was still pretty fun because it was a cool boat. It was kind of cold because it was really windy out in the middle of the ocean, and just going that fast too. But it was a lot of fun. So that pretty much ended that day because again, it was a long trip to get to where we're going. Then the last day we were there, we decided to go to an escape room. My parents had never been to an escape room, so we went to a place called Trapped in Maine, I think is the website. But we got there right when they opened apparently, and they weren't ready for us. We started the room about 30 minutes later than what we were supposed to. I was like, this is ridiculous. But the name of the room was High Noon Saloon.
Oh, up in Maine, that makes perfect sense.
Exactly. It was pretty well themed. I volunteered to be stuck in a jail cell, so it's basically you're in jail in a saloon. Now that I think about it, it's kind of weird.
The saloon jail.
It was pretty hard. They said you get three hints, and they felt bad. They felt sorry for us, so they gave us hints without us asking for them. But we made it out. They kept pausing the timer because they had music, and you could tell they were pausing it.
Like, what's with these people?
They said they'd been in one before, but
they probably felt bad that they were running like 30 minutes late, and they're like, just let's help them out.
I mean, we paid for it. Why don't we get through it? What's the harm? So we made it out. The puzzles to me didn't make a whole lot of sense. Especially this one with these cards. You were supposed to figure out which ones were missing and then do this math, and it was like, how were we supposed to know that's what it was? But
some of those games, some of those escape rooms, they go into crazy, weird things that don't make sense to anybody.
The only cool thing that they had was this one magnet thing where I was on the inside and I could see this maze where my wife had to move this magnet to move this piece around, and it was kind of cool. But if you lifted the magnet off, you lost it, and I had to try to tell her where to go with it, so it was hard. And then there was this noose that was hanging in the jail cell, and I could see the rope somewhere else in the cell, and I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to pull on it because it looked like it was to something. It was just really weird. I don't know what the point of it was, but it wasn't anything apparently. We made it out, and yay! But and I felt bad because I told my parents later. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot when you're done with one of these, if you've never done one before, you'll probably hate the other people that you're in there with because everybody you get frustrated with the whole thing and somebody's done something.
Did you hate us when you did one?
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
I mean, no. That's our joke at work is you want to do a team builder with an escape room. We're like, that's maybe not the best thing to do because you really kind of get mad at each other.
We're a joke to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say we could try to do one while you guys are down here for Comic Palooza, but
just make me hate you more. That's great.
Really hate us.
Wow, I didn't think you could hate us anymore when you do that.
I mean, I get paid for that, so I mean that's about
the challenge.
But so we did that, and we went back to the Haba and had a Haba dog.
A Haba dog?
Harbor hot dogs. It was really good. My son said, "This place makes me like hot dogs again." It's great.
They should put that on a T-shirt.
I know. I didn't mention we did have some lobster on the day we went lobstering. We went to this place and got lobster rolls. So that was about the only lobster we had. But the last day we decided to go do a sunset after another escape room. We did a sunset cruise on a schooner boat, which is a boat with sails.
Yes,
3 sails. So, and that was really cool. Our captain was Captain Shakespeare, and he had a very cool mustache, pointed mustache, and he had a very fun crew. But sunset was like at 8:30. The cruise ended at 8 o'clock, so we got part of the sunset, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure if we would like it or not, but we were really glad we did it, and that was probably that was one of the best ways to end that whole trip, was just to do that.
Do you sing "I'm on a Boat"?
I did not. I did start to whistle at one point, a shanty, and one of the crew mates said, "Who's whistling?"
Oh, wow.
He said, "We're not superstitious or anything, but apparently you're not supposed to whistle when you're on a boat. Messes with the wind or something. I don't know, but
messes with the wind.
We're
off a half a degree. Who's whistling?"
So we also had women on the boat too, and that's not supposed to be that's a thing too. So.
There were women on the boat, yes. We did have wind, by the way, and we were able to use the sails. It had a motor in the boat as well, in case there wasn't wind.
Whistle away.
It was fine, but it was a really cool ride. So we did a lot of nautical things on this trip, not things, but nautical things.
I have a question about your trip.
Okay. Sure.
Unless you're not done. If you're not done, I'll say my questions till the end.
Just to sum up, my family thought that was one of the best trips they've ever had. Like they keep saying it every once in a while, like that really was like the greatest trip, which makes it all worth it. You know, it was expensive, and I wasn't sure how things were going to go, but it was really good. So we've been talking about like what else can we go do, you know? And my son is already like, next time we go to Maine, let's go eat at this place again. I'm like, we're going back to Maine. But apparently he wants to go back to Maine, which I wouldn't mind, but we'll probably try to do something else. I said, is it better than Disney World? And he's like, well, it's just different.
It's different,
It was good.
No Disney World.
A lot more laid back because we did have things planned, but it was still laid back. And
next time, come to Texas and go like the Dude Ranch or something.
Oh, there you
go. What a face!
Wow.
Yeah.
All my exes live in Texas. Sorry.
Oh, Chris. Okay.
Got weird. What was your question?
Okay. There's a picture floating around that I've seen. I think it's on your Facebook.
Yes.
Or your wife's. Tell us about the banana shirt.
The banana shirt. So we went to Target.
I thought about putting the picture up, but I can't because you do all that. So.
Oh, I would have to rearrange and try to find it.
But
so we went to Target, and it was about a week before we left, and my son and I saw these banana shirts, and he was like, "I want that shirt." I said, "Why don't we buy matching shirts?" And he's like, "Yes, let's buy matching shirts, and we can wear them on." I said, "We can be tourists." He's like, "Yes." And my wife said no, but we did it anyways. And I tried to get my brother to buy one as well. I said, "Check out our shirts we bought. You should buy one too." And he's like, "Those are great shirts," but he didn't buy one.
So can you wear the banana shirt to Comic Palooza?
I can. I can wear the banana shirt. I like the banana shirt. Yeah,
Chris, we should get banana shirts so we could all wear them to Comic Palooza.
You need to. Oh, it's great. So for those who haven't seen the picture, we'll try to post it or something. But my son and I both had these. I don't know what you call them, like canvas hats or whatever, like the fisherman's hat or something like that.
Hat,
and we tucked in the shirts.
Bucket hat.
Bucket hat, yeah. We tucked in the shirts.
Oh, there he is.
Wearing shorts. There it is.
That
yep.
Banana shirt.
No, it was a lot of fun. He loved it, and we had a lot of fun with it. So
Chris, you're like, I really want one of those banana shirts.
You need a banana shirt. It's a good shirt.
Banana shirt. That's a good shirt.
If you get one, it's a little bit short.
No.
I would say it's very appealing.
It is very appealing. Yes.
Is the material a little slippery?
It is a little silky. So it is a little slippery.
Okay. There we go.
But yeah, that was a
lot
of fun.
Fun trip.
We had a really fun trip.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me go.
Oh well, that's your one trip. That's it.
That's it.
That you're allowed to go without me.
Me and Ryan can leave anytime.
I gotta be here to hold down the fort.
Yep. In fact, I'm leaving right now. See you guys.
Oh, okay.
Going.
All right, summer blockbusters.
All right. So, like we said at the beginning of the show, the summer blockbusters have started back. There's actually movie trailers out. It seems like I haven't seen a movie trailer in forever. And I'm like, oh. So I thought we'd touch on a couple of the movie trailers that came out, and then we're going to play a game. And then maybe we'll end, if we have time, we'll end with a little Loki talk. How about that?
Loki.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So, first off with Suicide Squad 2, their final trailer came out. And it looks like it's going to be a fun ride.
Yes,
it does.
I think that's the best way to describe it. It's going to be a fun.
Yeah, I mean it's James Gunn, guy behind Guardians of the Galaxy, and Slither.
Yeah. And Starro's going to be there.
Oh, Starro.
Giant Starro with his weird tentacles that come out.
Mm-hmm.
Those tentacles look weird.
Now I'm thinking that there's a scene on they're on the plane, they're going there, and it's one group of the Suicide Squad, which has like the Weasel and the pull off arm guy or whatever. I feel like that group is going to be taken over by Starro, and then the other group is going to have to fight them.
But isn't Harley Quinn's on that, right?
Yeah, but I think she gets away from that somehow, and she's taken by some other people or something, and she hasn't. Or maybe Starro attached to her face and just goes crazy and can't control her because her mind is nuts.
That's true. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, kill Starro.
Let's talk about Weasel for a minute. Yeah. They say in the trailer that he's killed 27 children.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Why do they let this thing out?
None of them are children.
Yeah, so they're safe.
I guess.
He's got a bomb implanted in his head, so he gets away. Boom.
Creepy. And they mentioned Harley Quinn goes, "Oh, is he a werewolf?" Like,
I gotta get out of here.
Pete Davidson, yeah, it's like, you sent me next to a werewolf.
Which could mean that werewolves exist in this DC universe. So in the future, we could see, which would be cool because they acted like they were real. Because there's a couple of DC characters that are werewolves. There's one in Batman. There's one. There's another one. There's a couple of werewolves. So maybe there'll be werewolves in the future. But I thought it was funny. But Weasel looks creepy, and that's James Gunn's brother, right?
Yeah. John Gunn. Yeah, he's playing that character.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a crazy time. And it basically the trailer opens up saying that I just forgot the guy's
Bloodsport,
that's his name. Basically he's in prison because he shot Superman and put him in the hospital.
Yeah. Shot him with a kryptonite bullet, which happened in the comics.
Yeah, that's given to him by Lex Luthor, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the comics. So,
which I mean, like, and he's doing this. He's going into the Suicide Squad because Amanda Waller is like basically threatening his daughter.
Yeah.
Which basically to me is okay. This is definitely a replacement for Deadshot, Will Smith's character.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get him, so they're using him. And he also apparently has a daughter. So it's a definite like replacement.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be fun. I forget when that one comes out.
That comes out August 6th. Okay. And it's also coming out to HBO Max same day.
Watching that at home. Nice. But so that one, and then today they dropped Marvel's newest movie trailer. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which I didn't know much about this character. So when they showed the 10 rings on the screen, I was like, oh, I thought they were going to be like rings on your hand.
Well, in the comics, they are.
Okay. Because I was like, wait a second. I thought they were like rings.
In the comics,
these are more like bands.
Yeah.
And
like
they
bracelets.
Each have like a different power, I think,
in
the comics. These just seem to be like, they're around his arms, and they kind of do whatever they do.
It's like the bracelets from the 80s, where all the girls would just wear all the bracelets on their arms.
Yeah.
That's them. It looks cool. Like the powers are cool. It's like some
Yeah,
kind of
that's really cool.
power bracelets is what I would call them.
It does look like when the rings come off, that they stay attached to like some kind of electrical band or something, and that those are attached to the fingers. So it's kind of like a ring on a finger still.
This trailer, I watched it like twice. It looks so much fun. I think the fight scenes are going to be amazing.
Oh yes.
And there is a dragon. There's a dragon.
Yeah, Fing Fang Foom.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then at the end, Abomination shows up. I don't know.
Yes.
He looks a little different.
He looks a little different. He actually, I think he had like the web things on the side of his head, which is more comic accurate.
Yeah.
So maybe he's morphed a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that other movie was so long ago.
Yeah. I just hope the dragon has little shorts on, like he does in the comic. He should have little shorts.
That would be funny. The smallest shorts they can put on.
Mm-hmm. It's like a little Speedo.
Little dragon shorts. Leopard print.
That's a swimsuit edition.
You came into my domain.
Well,
but I'm excited for it. It looks cool. It looks. I guess the gist of it is that his dad is this dude, bad dude. He tries to get out of it by changing his name, but we know how all these movies happen. He gets dragged right back in, and then he gets powers too, I guess.
Well,
he gets some of the rings.
Looks like they're in one scene. He is battling for control of the rings,
or the bracelets.
Yeah, the slap bracelets.
Those are made to come back. They're like cool
now. You can even get magic bands.
Yeah,
bracelets, right?
We have 3 of them.
Ooh.
There's a Figment one, a Mickey one, and another one. I forget. I did not get one because they're not big enough for my wrist. Anyways, that comes out in September, so I'm excited. So we got Black Widow that's finally coming out in July. Then we'll have Suicide Squad, the DC part of this trilogy, in August, and then Shang-Chi in September. So that's cool.
And other movies in there as well.
Yeah, I was talking about superheroes,
but I mean, like,
I don't know of any other superhero movies coming out before November, because November will be the Internals, I think. Right?
Yeah,
I think that's it. But anyways, all right. You guys want to play a game?
Like Saw?
Nope.
Yeah, like Saw.
Do you want to play a game?
You want to play a game? Oh, speaking of trailers, you said Saw. There's a Escape Room 2 coming out.
Oh, I didn't see the first one.
It was actually a pretty fun movie, especially if you like escape rooms, like Katrin does. It was free. It was like on, I don't know, a movie channel. But I watched it.
And gonna watch that with your kid?
No, I watched it one night myself. But it was a fun movie, and it ended like a cliffhanger, basically. I'm like, oh, well, but they're making another one. It's coming out, so.
Everybody from the last one just dies automatically in the beginning.
No, well, I'm not gonna ruin. I'm not gonna ruin the first one.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna play Summer Blockbuster Movie, but they may not all be Summer Blockbuster Movies Trivia Challenge.
Wow, brought this one back, huh?
Well, I don't think we ever did this before.
That old chestnut.
Yeah. So it's gonna be movie trivia, but it's not all summer movies because I didn't have time to go through and see what dates they actually came out.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're just a bunch of them. I have a ton of them, but we're only gonna do probably we'll see about 10 questions or so. But anyways, like the rest of our games, I'll ask one of you a question. You try to answer. If you can't get it right, then the other person will get a chance. Oh, wow. But then we'll know that Vance in the comments already has the answer because he's the man. So Vance, you can win prizes too. Well,
and Winchester's.
Well, Winchester's here too. Yeah. Okay, so, but here's the thing. Loser of this game has to buy the winner of this game. So I don't win, I don't lose. I'm just the host. has to buy the winner of this game one of those weird cups at Comic Palooza.
Oh,
I have decided.
You got one free last year. Are you talking about the one where you get it free?
Yeah, that weird.
That you got, Chris, when they took your picture.
One of those. Those aren't weird. Those are good.
They're cool, but it's just like this random. Like the cups are like
a saloon. It's like a saloon cup.
Yeah,
a tin.
Look like you'd get a mule, one of those.
Yeah,
mule
like
drinks.
A tin, like
you get it Dixie Stampede or something.
Anyways, loser buys the winner one of those. Dill, shake on it.
Truffle shuffle,
and then both of you can buy me one. If they have them, that place might not even be there this year.
I mean, it's probably not COVID safe, so I don't know.
I don't know. But if not, we'll find something else.
Refills? Yeah, you can't do refills at places much anymore. I don't know.
Oh, I do refills all the time.
Like where they refill it for you. Actually, I went to McAllister's today, and they did a refill for the first time in forever. Usually, they would just give you a new cup.
Oh, around here, you just walk in, and stick your mouth.
Oh, no, I'm talking. Yeah, but there's some places that don't have like self-serve. I'm talking about the places that don't do self-serve.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Gotcha. So I'm going to flip the best card to see who goes first.
Okay. The best card.
Who wants heads?
I do.
Okay, here's heads. Here we go. Right?
I'm a tails man myself.
Trying to make this go quick.
Tails win. Okay. Chris, would you like to go first or second?
Yeah, let's go first.
All right. Remember these movies probably are not summer blockbuster movies, but they're all good movies. Highly rated movies. All right.
The premise is good. We're good with this. Okay.
For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
It's multiple choice, or
no? There's no multiple choice.
No multiple choice.
What?
Like, okay, what's Tom Hanks been in?
I thought we were trying to guess if this was a blockbuster or not.
Yeah.
No. This is just straight up trivia.
Yeah. The premise is solid. Still, we got this.
Academy
Philadelphia?
Sorry, that's wrong.
I figured it was. I don't know.
Patron?
Big.
Yes, it is Big.
That was the first. Oh, I got. That was the first movie I thought of of his. So, man, that was lucky.
Everybody knows that. Okay, Patron.
Vance said Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, see.
Or maybe he was questioning. He's like, Philadelphia.
That's probably what it was.
Probably. I don't know.
Katrin, in the Matrix. Yes. Remember the Matrix?
I do.
Does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? 50-50 chance.
I know. I've only watched this movie once, and it's been forever. So I'm going to say blue. That's my first. Lock it in.
Oh, sorry, you're wrong.
I figured.
Chris, is it the blue pill or the red pill?
Go with the red pill.
There you go.
1-1.
1-1. Is it Chris? Chris.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Nakatomi Tower.
Yes, sir.
I've been there. I've seen it.
Wow.
It's still standing.
It's still standing.
I'm still standing.
All right, you want an easy one, Patron, or a hard one?
It doesn't really matter.
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Feature-length animated movie ever. Animated movie. Toy Story.
What? Is that your final?
Roger Rabbit.
I thought this was
easy.
You
understand the question.
Yeah.
You said animated movie, right?
First feature-length animated movie. All right. We'll go with Roger Rabbit. What is it, Chris?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Chris. What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids?
Bridesmaids? I don't know. Backstreet Boys?
No, I'm sorry. Chris, you got an answer?
Bridesmaids. I don't remember there being anybody. 98 Degrees.
No, it was Wilson Phillips.
Figures.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. Who is it? KJ?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
What the head of what kind of animal is front and center in the infamous scene from The Godfather?
Never seen it.
Oh, you never seen it? Oh.
No. Pig.
That would be a horse.
Yes, a horse. One of Chris's
Horse head is cut off and put in someone's bed.
One of Chris's favorite movies.
Yeah.
Chris. Who played park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park?
Oh gosh, I just know him as John Hammond. I don't know his name. Hammond John.
Hammond John.
No.
Ham and cheese.
I'll take a Hammond John.
No, sorry, that's not it.
No, I can't think.
Clark Griswold.
No, it would be Vance. Go ahead. It would be where did it go? I just lost it. Richard.
No one knows.
Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough, of course.
Patron.
Yeah.
In what 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me?"
Taxi Driver?
Yes. You talking to me?
Summer Blockbuster.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
What's the name of the dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Oh, come on. This is an easy one.
I hate that show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You hate that one. I forgot.
I hate it. I mean, the only one I can think of is Time Warp.
That is correct. The Time Warp.
Okay. I didn't know that was in the beginning of it.
Yeah. To the left. Who is it? Katrin?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Scrolling down, finding you a good one. Oh, what Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
Oh, Bill Murray.
There you go.
Only regret, Garfield.
That's such a good. All right, Chris. I know you're a big Tom Cruise fan.
Who isn't?
Who isn't?
One of your favorites. In Risky Business, one of your favorite movies. I know.
Of course.
What song did Tom Cruise famously lip sync to in his underwear?
I can.
I know.
Old time rock and roll?
Yes. I don't know that. Oh my goodness. Look at you.
You had to sing the song. It's like saying the ABCs when you're trying to figure out where it is. Yeah.
All right. For which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Andrews win the Academy Award for Best Actress?
Sound of Music.
Oh no! Come on.
Wait, music? I don't know.
I don't think I understood the question. Say the question again.
For which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Andrews win the Academy Award for Best Actress?
Am I go?
I guess so.
I guess so.
Poppins?
Mary Poppins. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I consider that a musical. That threw me off when you said music.
Oh, well.
Well, it was wrong, so I totally blanked. Wait, what?
Chris, what is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah.
R-rated of all time. I mean, I don't think it is, but I want to say Deadpool.
No. You're on the right track, Adrian.
What was the question again? I'm sorry, I was looking at Mary Poppins.
What is the highest grossing rated R movie of all time?
Rated R movie. I don't know why I was thinking horror movie. I don't know why. Rated R movie. So Deadpool is on the right track.
This is just by this website, so I could be wrong. I don't think
I'm not allowed to watch rated R movies. I don't really know what those are. Oh man, I can't think of. See, you've really thrown me off by saying it's Deadpool is on the right track. Because I feel like I should know this.
Okay.
I gave you a clue, but you weren't looking at the screen.
I saw it.
Was it Jaws?
No. The Joker.
I was gonna say Joker. I didn't think it was really that.
I didn't either.
But I think people were just curious, so they went.
It was a good one-time watch.
Yes, it was a good one-time watch.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Who voiced the sultry Jessica Rabbit and Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Is this me?
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
Shoot, I just saw this.
No, because is it? Yeah, it's Catron.
Oh.
Sorry, it's Catron.
Me, but
okay.
But I don't know that. No, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I can't think of actresses all of a sudden.
I can't think of her name.
Julie Andrews.
She's got that.
I don't know.
Sultry, smoky voice.
Yes.
Whitney Houston.
Yes. It's the actress from *Romancing the Stone*, and I can't.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
I can't think of her name either.
You got a guess, Chris?
Jessica Chastain. I don't know.
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner.
I couldn't think of the name.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's my turn.
It's Chris's turn.
Okay. Sorry. What animated classic was the first film of the late 20th century Disney Renaissance?
Say that again.
What animated classic was the first film of the late 20th century Disney Renaissance?
First film of the Disney Renaissance.
Yes.
Oh gosh, which one was first? I always get them mixed up.
It's not Toy Story, by the
way. Little Mermaid.
That's what I was.
You're correct. Okay, Kate.
I was like, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You were like, which is first, Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast? That was
all right. I know.
Since you just went on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in Jaws?
Oh, that's something we talked about on the boat. I don't know. No, that's not it.
Whatever it is.
The Seafarer.
Bigger one.
Patron? I mean, Chris?
I really can't. Anastasia. I know that's not it. Anastasia.
It's the Orca.
Orca. I couldn't think of it.
All right, you gonna do a couple more and then we're done?
Sure.
All right.
I go.
Let's
Nobody's
do
gonna know that
No one will know that one.
No one's gonna know that one.
Nobody's gonna know. How will they know?
No one's gonna know that one.
Apparently, we're done.
There we go.
We don't know anything else.
Oh, this is a funny one. In the action thriller Speed, why is Annie's, Sandra Bullock's character, driver's license suspended?
For speeding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Katrin, I'm throwing you an easy one here.
Oh, good. It's probably
Which Alfred Hitchcock thriller is notorious for its shocking shower scene?
Psycho.
There you go. Woo! Katrin wins. No.
Wait, Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Math don't add.
The guy that said Toy Story.
All right. We began. So, okay. Who is the only person ever to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie?
Wait, this is another question?
Yeah, sure.
This is
Is this a tiebreaker?
This is a tiebreaker. This is a tiebreaker. No, it's not.
Oh, wow.
It's not a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay.
So what was the question?
I just want to know if somebody knows the answer.
Oh.
Who's the only person?
Okay, Loki, talk now.
Who is the only person who ever received an Oscar nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie?
For acting in a Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
Only person.
Jar Jar Binks.
Only person ever got a nomination. Someone got a nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie?
Mm-hmm.
Harrison Ford.
Like the movie, not a show.
No, a movie. A Star Wars movie.
Frank Oz?
No. Hector, you got a guess?
I said Harrison Ford.
No. Sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sir
Ian
No, Sir Alec Guinness.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Sir Alec Guinness.
Oh.
His portrayal of
Obi.
Old Ben.
Old Ben.
Anyways, all right.
Old Ben is over there.
Chris, you won. That entitles you to maybe a free drink.
Yes.
Multiple, because you get refills.
Yeah.
Katrin's gonna be like, I hope that thing's not there.
Whatever.
If it's not there,
I'll pay $30.
If it's not there, Katrin gets to buy you something of his choosing.
Okay.
So it could be like corn dog. I don't know.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And I don't have to buy anybody anything. All right, you guys. we're over an hour, but Loki's good, huh?
That's great. Yeah.
It's good. Bye-bye.
That's a wrap.
Oh, Vance got tired of the game.
I know. That was about 5 minutes ago. He's like, okay, guys, Loki.
I think it's when you were looking for a question.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. I was having fun. That was on me. I was just having fun. Okay, Loki talk. Okay, we're 3 episodes in.
Yes.
To Loki. So supposedly we're halfway through the show.
Halfway through.
Okay. I'm loving the show so far.
Yes.
We'll start with that. I did feel like, and we don't have to go into all the spoilers because we'll do that on our roundtable. Light spoilers ahead, probably.
There'll be spoilers.
I felt like episode 3 was all a setup for one line.
Yes, it felt like a filler episode. It was the I'm on a boat episode.
Yeah.
For Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It was a good episode, but with only having 6 episodes, I felt like it was not needed whatsoever.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a character episode.
Yeah.
Where like you learn more about, but you really didn't learn more about Sylvie. And that's the one you really wanted to learn more about. It's like he kind of asked her questions, but she didn't answer any of them, so you really didn't learn about her. She's like, what was your mom like? Oh, she was this. Like, no, like, what was your mom like or anything? Let's talk about your parents, or you apparently knew you were adopted, but who adopted you exactly? And are you an ice giant offspring as well?
Yeah.
Hey, you're female.
Yeah. Again, I liked the episode. The visuals were really cool. The fight scenes were cool.
I will say though, talking about the visuals, at times, you can say this about all the episodes. It looks like they're in a room with a bunch of screens, right? Like a big,
oh yeah,
you know, like it just looks really fake. But it's cool what they're trying to do, like what's going on. It sometimes felt like a Borderlands game. I was like, this is Borderlands.
Yeah.
It feels very Doctor Who to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very Doctor Who.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
It's some way.
All right. So,
but also Umbrella Academy. Anyway.
Yeah. Light spoiler for episode 3, which we could go back to episode 1 and 2, 1 2. But
sure.
Did he really reverse a falling building, or was that a mirage to make it look like, look at me, I'm good, I'm saving you? Because he's never done anything like that before.
Yeah, I mean, it seems. Well, I mean, the building was kind of coming down on him too.
Yeah.
So, but that was the thing for me, was he reversed a falling building, but he had a really hard time fighting off these security guards.
Yeah.
And like these other people that are around him. Like that was the thing for me, is like he's a capable fighter.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem very capable in this show.
Yeah.
And like even her, like Sylvie, she took down those TVA guys like it was nothing.
Yeah.
But then she's like fighting this one security guard on this planet like for forever.
Yeah.
So that was the little.
She didn't have enough walls to flip off of in that train.
That's true.
Yeah,
she's definitely Enchantress. They're definitely setting her up to be Enchantress.
Got to be, right?
From the comics.
Got to be.
Like, I mean, they I don't know how many times like Loki says, so this is an enchanting thing that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even so you enchant people, huh?
That's Enchantress's name, right? In the comics?
That's in one of the versions of Enchantress, Sylvie is her name.
Oh, there you go. You're on the Sylvie train.
I'm on the Sylvie train. Woo! Enchantress train. Right over here.
Yep. Yeah, then
go ahead. Vance said, like, there is a theory that the episode is all in Loki's head.
Oh.
Because she does grab him and tries to enchant him.
Yeah.
And she does say later in the episode that with some people she has to fool them into thinking they're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if that turns out to be true, I think that would be awesome. But I think they should have had that reveal at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
To really sell it and to make the episode worthwhile.
Yeah,
but
they should have. Part of me, again, with all these shows that are 6 episodes, these Marvel shows, part of me is like, if you went back and you watched them all back to back, it would probably be really good. Like, better than watching them individual.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have these, in 6 episodes, it seems like we have this one episode and all these that we're just like, well, what was that about? But if you watch them back, like the episode before and the episode after, and squish that in the middle and watched all 3, then that episode would be like, oh, it's just just part of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have to wait another week, you're like, I have to wait another week for something to actually happen. Because they're either stuck on this planet, it was on Loki's head, or somebody from the TVA is going to pop out and take them back.
Yeah, Owen Wilson's character, Mobius.
Yeah.
Could possibly pop.
Should we do a heavy spoiler right now?
Sure.
Here's 5 seconds.
Why
5,
not?
4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes the spoiler. The big thing in the episode was that we find out, the only thing that we really find out is that at the TVA, everybody there is a variant.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Which they don't know that.
And they don't know that.
They think the Time Lords created them or whatever.
I wonder if they all don't know that, because I was wondering about the judge lady.
I feel like she may know.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe she's like, she likes this life better than her other life. She knows because she works closely with whoever's behind the curtain.
Yeah, if you want your higher people, your higher subordinates to really go along with you, then you'll probably get them in the know.
Yeah.
So they can control things if people start to find out.
Now, do you think Owen Wilson's character is going to be somebody, or is he going to be the next Ralph Boner?
I really hope he's a variant of Owen Wilson.
A variant of Lightning McQueen.
I don't. He's going to be someone that liked jet skis in his previous life.
But I mean, do you think?
You ever ridden a jet ski? Oh, but it looks fantastic.
Somebody
that was a good Owen Wilson.
I saw a theory that Mobius could be a variant of either Loki, Thor, or Loki's brother that hasn't showed up anywhere from the comics. Which I forget his name right off.
Balder?
Yes, Balder.
I think he's just going to be Mobius.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's going to be he could be a variant of someone, but I don't think it's necessary that he is.
He has to be a variant of somebody, right? Because
yeah. But, I don't think for the show to work. I don't think he has to be a variant of someone.
It would be cool that
like
if he was a variant of Loki, that would be why he's so interested in Loki.
That's true. Loki. That's the Loki that really went relaxed and got a jet ski and just lives at the beach.
Yeah. It would be cool if he was a variant of Thor too. That would be sort of cool. Owen Wilson is Thor. I'd go for it. But I hope that we see who some of these variants are. That it's not just like, they're all variants. I hope there's only 3 episodes left, so what, can't really, what are you going to introduce? We've learned that from WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier that you're not really going to get much extra because it's just so short. So let's see here in the comments. Oh, is the TVA in the quantum realm? That's another theory based on the time is a different
Yes.
Did you all hear that this could be a setup for the Doctor Strange movie?
Oh, the one entitled Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. There's also a theory that it's all for show. It's nothing. The time.
Yeah. I like the theory that this is all happening because when this started, it was Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
So I like that this is apparently going along with that timeline. So when all these multiverses started spreading out because of Sylvie, that's why Captain America was able to go back in time and stay there and live out his life and then pop back over to this dimension. I like that theory.
Yeah. So what do you think is Sylvie's goal? What is her plan?
Well, I think, overall, I think is that she wants to just basically destroy the Time Lord so the multiverses can happen so she can live her life. I think she wants to get back to her life. I think there was something that she misses from her life and it only took place because it was a variant and she wants to get back to it.
Like a pet cat.
Yeah. A frog named Thor.
That's funny. Well, that happened in the comics.
Throg.
But I'm liking it. I dig the whole vibe of the TVA,
Mm-hmm.
what it looks like and everything. So I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's more of a mystery than Falcon Winter Soldier. So I like the mystery. Have to keep you guessing.
Yes.
So there are some shots that have been in the trailers that haven't been shown yet. So there is still some sort of places that he's going to go. So we know he gets off this planet somehow.
Yeah.
He doesn't die there.
Doesn't die.
Or maybe he does, and another variant of Loki shows up.
Maybe so.
Gets his hat back at some point too, right?
He gets a little one with little horns.
Yeah. And he's wearing like a vest or something.
Yeah, President Loki.
As long as Mobius is at the end of the show on a jet ski saying Ciao. Then everything will be fine.
Ciao.
Wow.
He's got to be on a jet ski though by the end, right? Even if it's after credit scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be on a jet ski.
It's amazing.
So my wife, when we watch the show, she's like, "What is wrong with his nose?"
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, "It's always been like
Poor
that."
guy.
She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yeah, his nose has always been like that." She goes, "Oh, I never noticed before."
Except for on Cars.
Well,
yeah, but he didn't have one.
And Cars 2.
In Cars 3.
Yeah.
3. And all the Cars shorts.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
Cars.
Lock it up.
I'm enjoying it. We will be doing a roundtable of Loki, so there's only 3 episodes left, and then we'll do a big thing with hopefully Ray Chase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody else. We'll see. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. This episode was fun, but it did feel like filler.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about this episode.
Oh yeah, our episode that we're doing.
Yeah, this episode was fun.
It's filler,
but it was just filler. Preparing for next week.
It's good character moments.
Sorry, my game was too long. I'll write that down. Long game, boring. Never do that game again.
Boring. It was good.
Anyways, so I'm looking forward to next week and see what happens on Loki, and I'm looking forward to next week if I'm Geek to see what happens with Ryan Donahue. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes. Have y'all been watching Holy Moly?
Oh
yes, and the latest episode came on tonight. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched the latest. Oh, it's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. Oh, and Lego Masters.
I look forward to it so much. Yeah, we watched Lego Master.
Yes,
that was good. The hat contest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't watched this week's Lego Masters, but can I just say about Holy Moly? They need a spin-off show with the twerking lady.
Oh gosh. Wow.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the guy that she went up against, he had no clue what to make of it.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Surely they coach them along a little bit and say, just keep doing that a lot when you get out there, because that'll make this funny.
Do that. It's great. No, really, you're really good at it.
But they showed her doing it like in other pictures away from
in her video. So
I don't know.
She does
her video. Yeah, she does.
Yeah. She does it very badly.
Very badly.
Like a cat hacking up a fur ball.
Yeah.
The only way to describe it. Anyways, if you haven't watched Holy Moly, it's a miniature golf to the extreme show with Rob Riggle. And that's all you need to know. It's got Rob Riggle in it.
Yeah.
He's one of the funniest men alive, in my opinion. In my humble opinion.
Oh, it's not humble.
No. ABC, check it out. We're not a sponsor, but
Yet.
Anyways, it's been a long night. We've had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till next time. This has been episode 198 of I Am Geek.